I am now live. It's Monday. Of course. Waited too long on Instagram. I waited too long on Instagram. If I cue it up too soon. What's up, y'all? What's up? Howdy, y'all? How y'all doing? Mm-hmm. What's up, y'all? What's up? Okay, let's get on over. No, no, don't want to hop into someone else's live. I want to start my own right here on Instagram. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. This is it. We're live on Instagram. This is it. This is the last chapter. It's the last chapter, y'all. Since nobody's in here quite yet, I'm gonna go ahead and go share this on the Twitter girls. Let's see. Let's open up Facebook over here. Oh, I don't like the pausing due to poor connection. Not when I pay my Spectrum bill. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh man, I don't like that. I don't like that. Hello, hello, welcome in. Welcome in. I am going through the process of sharing the link and doing all of that for the folks. Let's see. Ba, ba, ba. Go to Miss Twitter girl. Welcome in. Welcome in. We are going to get started in just a few minutes. I hope that y'all had a lovely weekend. I hope y'all had a lovely weekend. I see my connection is going to be on that ridiculousness tonight, so there we go. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. You give it about one more minute and then we're going to go ahead and get started on the last chapter. We are finally finishing Abundance Now by Lisa Nichols. I'm so excited. We're finishing Abundance Now by Lisa Nichols this week. I'm very excited for us tonight. Ah, I love it so much when Instagram has connection issues. Ooh, I hate the thought of having to upgrade my internet to make this show happen. Looks like I'm going to have to find some way to generate revenue so that we can pay for better internet, because otherwise we're just going to be on the struggle bus. So, hey, Fran. All right. Well, it's all good. It's all good. It's Monday, and we are in the final chapter of Abundance Now by Lisa Nichols. We are in the final chapter of Abundance Now by Lisa Nichols. Ah, Instagram is being a butthole right now. Um, Instagram is being a butthole right now, but it's okay. Still gonna keep going. All right. Amen. I hope that y'all had a blessed weekend. Y'all had a good time and everything like that. And we'll go ahead and dig into this book. Let me see. Instagram's fine. Facebook is fine. Let's do this. Let's freaking do this. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Welcome to Reading with Miss Taylor Said. I am Miss Taylor Said, and I started this show. My connection on Instagram keeps coming out, and I don't like that at all. Okay, let's see. All right, it's fine. It's fine. Welcome to Reading with Miss Taylor Said. These storms outside are trying to get in the way of something, but I'm still going to keep going. Welcome to Reading with Miss Taylor Said. This is a show I created on November 30th, 2020. And I created the show in an effort to accomplish a few goals of mine. I had 3 particular goals that I want to accomplish. One goal is to actually finish reading the books that I have in my possession. I own a lot of books. I've started a lot of books. I have not finished those books. And we're on our way to finishing one of them today. So that is one of the goals that I have. Another goal that I have is to get more comfortable with reading aloud in front of an audience, because the things that I want to do with my career involve me reading off of a teleprompter. So I want to get more comfortable with reading aloud in front of an audience. And that this is one way that I can do that. And then my final goal is to become more comfortable with public speaking again. It used to be something that I did before a lot and pretty often, but I haven't done it in a while. And the best way right now to get more comfortable with public speaking is through the virtual platform. So I'm doing this live show to get more comfortable with all those things. And we are finishing up Lisa Nichols' Abundance Now. We've been reading this since November 30th. We've been reading this book since November 30th, and so we are almost done with it. We finally made it to the last chapter. So I'm really excited about this, y'all. I'm very excited. I want to be as excited and bubbly as I normally am, but I'm having a lot of connection issues over here on Instagram, and it's frustrating the heck out of me, but it's cool. I'm going to keep saying that it's cool because it's going to be cool today. Um, anyway, so welcome to Reading with Miss Taylor Said. Chapter 6. Chapter 6. If you've missed the previous episodes of this show, you can, on my Facebook page, Reading with Miss Taylor Said, there should be a tweet that I posted. It has the link for all the previous episodes. It has a link with a thread of all the first 2 weeks of the show listed there. And then every episode after that is either on the Miss Taylor Said Facebook page or it's on my IGTV. So I am, if you haven't, you definitely can sit in on this part if you haven't caught up, but if you want to catch up, that's where you can find those older episodes. So I'm going to go ahead and dig in. This chapter is titled Activating Future Abundance in the Present Moment. It starts with a quote. Every dream you have begins with the understanding that you woke up this morning enough. You're good. You're good. We just got started. Every dream you have begins with the understanding that you woke up this morning enough. You are smart enough, talented enough, hungry enough, humble enough, and worthy enough for this dream to become a reality. And that is a quote by Lisa Nichols. When you immerse yourself in the process of amplifying your game, you'll realize that planning for self-enrichment, better relationships, exciting work, and financial wealth is only part of the equation. At some point, you have to stop planning for these things and start living them. So how can you begin activating and enjoying abundance in your life today while still building the breathtaking future life of your dreams? Let's take a look. The first section is called Life is Not Short. There's no such thing as instant success. Nobody is an overnight success. I've sat with many of the most successful people in the world, and the stories they tell of their journey to success are proof positive that slow and steady is how most truly successful people get that way. When I was little, my grandmother would tell me the story of how a cactus grows underground for 5 months before ever sprouting above the surface. But once it sprouted, that cactus would grow 5 feet in 1 year because it took the time to grow a stable foundation. Similarly, when I was in my freshman year of college, I learned in my psychology class about relative deprivation, the idea of wanting in your life right now what someone else has without putting forth the 20 years of effort required to develop it. I don't think more than 30% of that psych class at age 19 stayed with me, but this idea certainly did. Things simply require nurturing. The best things, those things that are steady and sustainable, that will stay with you. What is that sound? I think that's someone's vacuum cleaner, but it sounded like, I don't know, it sounded like someone's car, like driving close. That is a terrible vacuum cleaner sound. That totally threw me off and worried me for a second there. That was weird. Today's a weird day. Um, Full moon is coming. Merc and my toilet just flushed itself. I don't know what's going on. This is weird. I don't like this. I don't. Why did my toilet just flush itself? I'm here. There's no one here. Why did it do that? Anyone have any answers for that? That weird ass shit? Okay. And I'm still having issues in connection. Nobody's here with me. Nobody besides my people are here with me. But clearly, somebody's here messing with my stuff, messing with the connection on my Instagram, flushing my toilet, making weird sounds to scare me. Somebody's here. I just can't see them. They annoying. I must be doing something right for them to be messing with me. Anyway, see, eventually, see, I'd be trying to keep that part of my business, part of my life off of this because, that's private. You know what I'm saying? I don't be sharing the weird occurrences that happen like that in my life on here. But anyway, I partially want to go check my toilet because it's not making it just flushed. It's not making that weird, I just been flushed sound. So I don't know what's going on. Anyway, gonna get back to the book and act like that didn't happen. Ah, this is not normally how it's not normally how I handle this situation, y'all. Thank you, Dante. Thank you, Dante. This is not normally how I handle this situation. I normally don't ignore these things, but it ain't y'all business how I handle this situation right now. And I'm not going to stop the live because the show must go on. Hello, welcome in. Welcome in. We're reading Lisa Nichols' Abundance Now. All right. All right. So now that the weird stuff is not happening anymore, let's get back to the show. Okay. So she's talking about relative deprivation. Relative deprivation, the idea of wanting in your life. Hi. I don't know if, do y'all hear that? So they're doing something to the water. They have to be doing something to the water because my toilet just that got louder again, and my toilet just did a thing. I'm not doing any joins today. It's just going to be me reading today. I'm not going to be doing that today. Okay. I'm going to go check this out because now I need to know what's going on. So now this has happened twice, so I need to know what's going on. So I'll be back. All right. All right. Okay. I don't know what the heck they're doing in the building, but they're doing something, and it's 6:19. Whatever it is that they're doing should have been done at 5 o'clock. You know. So, gonna get back in here. Whew. All right. Back into the book. Reading Lisa Nichols' Abundance now. Finding my place. All right. Similarly, when I was in my freshman year of college, I learned in my psychology class about relative deprivation, the idea of wanting in your life right now what someone else has without putting forth the 20 years of effort required to develop it. I don't think more than 30% of that psych class at age 19 stayed with me, but this idea certainly did. Things simply require nurturing. The best things, those things that are steady and sustainable, that will stay with you, are going to require time. You can't Google download a breathtaking future. You can't Google download a breathtaking future, nor can you microwave it. Those delicious desserts my grandmother made, sweet potato pie or peach cobbler, were never made in the microwave. I remembered the concept of relative deprivation as I've spent time with my mentors over the years. As I would sit across from Jack Canfield or beside Oprah Winfrey or study Nelson Mandela, I had to remember that I could want what they have, but I have to be willing to put in the time to get it. I have to have constant discipline. As I looked at the examples of who I could become and what I could have in my life, I always reminded myself to develop my lifestyle and career on cement, not sinking sand. In fact, there's a risk that if you get to that advanced point and you're not prepared, there's a risk if you get to that advanced point and you're not prepared. We see this often when celebrities rise to fame too fast and they just don't have the maturity to handle it. They're simply too young. They've amassed way too much money without enough awareness and life experience to know what to do with that level of success. It requires them to make decisions based on wisdom that they don't have yet. When you rise too fast, there's a risk of limited sustainability and access to lifestyles and privileges that you haven't learned about or can't process. And there's a risk of your future brand. There's a risk to your future branding. The mistakes and decisions you make now, some you will be remembered for. So I'm sorry, y'all. This is not tearing me up, but just annoying, slight annoyances that I don't need right now. Um, so build slower and steadier. Be willing to work for it and at the same time gain the wisdom, knowingness, and sustainability to deal with it. This path reduces the chance that you can lose it because you don't know how to manage it. There's only one thing worse than never having the lifestyle you really want, and that's having it but losing it because you didn't know how to manage it. If you're going to introduce abundant experiences into your life and into the lives of your family, be responsible enough to build it on a firm foundation. The next section is called Live in the Now While Building Your Future. So many of us today are future paced and future focused. We're not happy now, but we will be when our ideal life shows up. We can't make the time today to look into the new opportunity or create that new friendship or call someone back for the 60-minute chat because we're so focused on what's around the corner. We're busy. We're keeping our options open. We can't get tied down because capitalism has been indoctrinated into us, and so we think our time is money. This mindset is often driven by dissatisfaction with our present circumstances, but the truth is that these now opportunities to connect and grow are actually what make our bright and compelling future come about. It's these baby steps that the universe puts in front of us upon which the breathtaking future we want will be built. When I appeared on the Oprah Winfrey show, I said, "We look at better as if something's wrong with now." While that was back in 2007, I think that this observation is even truer today. Too often we reach out for things we think will make us happy while we ignore opportunities to be happy today. If you sat down and took inventory of what you could be enjoying right now, this moment, I'll bet your list will go on for pages. I don't know about in a panty world, but I get what she's saying. Remember the morning gratitude exercise I discussed in chapter 1? Spend 10 minutes before you leap out of bed to be grateful for what's in your life right now. And you would find hundreds of things, people, circumstances, possessions, and other situations to be grateful for. And she has a quote, and it says, "Gratitude is the magnet for everything good and empowering. Fear and lack lose their power in the space of gratitude." And that's a quote by Lisa Nichols. Of course, another risk with constantly dreaming of the future is that we're not present to what might come up today. We miss the opportunities, friendships, joys, and experiences that could make our lives a rich and rewarding adventure. We will miss the chance to connect with enjoyable, sophisticated people. We miss the opportunities to explore new undertakings, including career opportunities and unexpected involvements with special projects, when we're overly focused on some ideal scenario in future time. I'm going to read that again because I didn't read it right. We miss the opportunities to explore new undertakings, including career opportunities and unexpected involvements with special projects, when we're overly focused on some ideal scenario in future time. We also miss the opportunity for personal development, expansion, and learning, which is what we actually need in order to grow into our future self. So, how can you live in the now, taking in life's lessons and opportunities so that you advance steadily toward the life you want? One, do your morning gratitude. Spend 10 minutes. Spend 10 minutes before you get out of bed being grateful for what's in your life. Even if it's simply for the bed you just slept in and the food you're about to eat for breakfast. Be grateful that you have those available to you. Be grateful for the positive relationships in your life. Be grateful for the fact that you're healthy enough to pursue an exciting future. Be grateful that opportunity exists in the world for anyone, including you, to take advantage of. Gratitude Gratitude draws to you more of what you want. If we spend our energy being grateful for more of what we have now, then we create space for more to come. I really have lived by this belief, and it has brought me two major benefits. First, it really did bring me more of what I wanted. But before those things showed up, being truly grateful gave me greater peace of mind about where I was that day on my way to that next great level. As I mentioned in chapter 1, find as many things you can be grateful for that don't cost money. Be grateful for the small things and the spectacular things that will show up, and you will soon see how spectacular these things that you referred to as small really are. 2, practice mindfulness. An essential element of Buddhist philosophy for centuries, mindfulness is intentionally focusing your attention on emotions, thoughts, and sensations occurring in the present moment. Then accepting these impressions without judgment of yourself or others or the situation being observed. It's as if you're watching a movie, observing what's happening without criticism or condemnation. Instead of watching life pass you by, mindfulness means you tune in, attunement. That's a big word. Keep in mind that word attunement. You're tuning in to what you are experiencing now. In other words, don't just go through the motions of your day, but instead strive to observe, absorb, and be aware of what you encounter. Mindfulness improves your well being by keeping you rooted in the present versus worrying about the future or reliving and regretting the past. If it even improves your physical health by relieving stress, improving sleep, reducing chronic pain, and lowering blood pressure. And mindfulness meditation has become an important component in the treatment of mental health conditions such as depression, anxiety, and eating disorders. And that came from the Positive Psychology Harnessing the Power of Happiness, Mindfulness, and Inner Strength from Harvard Health Publications in 2013, that particular stat. 3, plan your day with opportunities to be present. As you make your plans for the day, also schedule time to connect with an old friend, go outside, leave the office early, take an exercise class, or meditate, all of which will help you focus on the simple pleasures life has to offer now. 4, edify others. Find others' gifts, other people, she means. Find their gifts and talents and then lift them up. When you edify others, you actually lift the entire room. It says, I see who you are now, and I celebrate who you're being in this moment. And I celebrate everything you had to do and overcome and create up until this moment. Edification never speaks to the future. Edification never speaks to the future. It's about reaching back and celebrating someone's journey to their now. Sarante did an excellent job of edifying me today. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that at all today, and I felt very good about that. I'm a words of affirmation girl, so it was it was so nice, and I am so thankful for your very kind words, Sarante, because if you listen, go to my Facebook page and you'll see it. Like, so kind, so freaking kind. Ugh, I'm thankful. Um, um, Plus, when I edify people, okay, well, yeah, it's about reaching back and celebrating someone's journey to their now. When you do that, you pour fuel into them. Plus, when I edify people, it breathes into something you sense, it breathes into you a sense of grace and ease in that moment. And then she has another quote. And that quote says, when you take a stand for someone and lovingly hold them accountable to the man or the woman they say they want to become, you are giving them the gift of possibility. And that's a quote by Lisa Nichols. Live in the now while building your future. Don't keep talking about what you're going to do someday. You can't circle someday on the calendar. Someday I'll find that relationship. Someday I'll get hired for my dream job. Someday I'll start my own business. Someday I'll lose the weight. Someday I'll be happy. Do what you need to do now to enjoy the life experiences you want. Don't wait until the recession stops, the mortgage is paid, the kids are out of school, or you get a raise. Don't wait until you get a better job, lose weight, handle your personal relationship, or life is perfect. It never will be. Right Right now, in this moment, you are smart enough, experienced enough, pretty enough, and rich enough. Focus on the present and stop waiting. Book that cruise, sign up for that class, call that contact, move every other option off the table. Understand that it's in your imperfection that you are perfect for this journey. Give yourself permission to start today. Do it. Go do the thing. Ain't no point in waiting. If I waited until everything was perfect, if I waited until, you know, if I waited till I had a good phone or better internet or whatever, if I had waited, we wouldn't be this far into the show. I am having issues with my phone right now. My phone keeps disconnecting on IG right now. I need better internet and a better phone, but I don't have that right now. But guess what? Start it anyway. Doing it anyway. Do it. Do it. Make the YouTube video. Write the book. Do the thing. Do something towards the thing. That is an action, not a preparation, but an action. You've prepared enough. You've prepared enough. Go do the thing. All right. So the next section says, y'all, we moving through this pretty quickly. Act as if you've already achieved total prosperity. Throughout this book, I've introduced you to visualization, a tool that helps you see your future life as if you've already accomplished it. We know that the mind can't tell the difference between circumstances that are actually occurring in the present moment and the circumstances that are merely imagining. As we've already discussed, the brain creates a state of cognitive dissonance. The brain creates a state of cognitive dissonance in order to resolve what you see in your mind's eye versus what's actually happening in your everyday life. In this final chapter of Abundance Now, we are reading Abundance Now by Lisa Nichols. If y'all are just joining in, if you're on Instagram, we're having some connection issues. So Facebook, finding the Miss Taylor Said Facebook might get you the full video, but you don't have to leave, you know. Hopefully it doesn't go out anymore. In this final chapter of Abundance Now, I want to help you act as if you've already achieved total abundance by giving you a visualization script that will put those pictures in your mind. As always, to use this script effectively, record it in your own voice or have a friend record it. That's me. Then replay the recording guide while you recording to guide you through the visualization session. Be sure to conduct your visualization sessions in a quiet and uninterrupted space. It's not a process for listening during the gym time or driving time, for instance. Give your visualizations the time and space you deserve. All right. Let's get into this visualization, shall we? I'm going to drink some water so I don't have dry mouth. All right. Let's do this. Relaxing into the visualization process. Let's use the power of your mind to create your ideal life. Your future experiences will start in your mind first. So let's take a journey into your most creative, free, and powerful place ever, your imagination. We become what we most think about. Your new possibilities and success can be created by you and only you. You will become what you think about every day. Let's cut away all limiting thoughts and rise above your fears to the place of freedom and creation. Stand in your power. Success is your birthright. Move in this moment from optional to non-negotiable. Every great leader, prophet, visionary, role model, and legend visualized their future before they took action. Know that you have as much right to the joy, love, happiness, and abundance as any other living creature on this planet, and it's yours for the asking and creating. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Now, choose a quiet place, turn off your phone, clear your mind. Everything you need to do will be there waiting for you on the other side of this journey. Let it all go for now. Relax and release any physical tension. Become more committed to your inner images than your physical presence. Now, I want you to take a deep breath. I want you to take a deep, cleansing breath, filling your abdominal area full of breath. And as you exhale, gently feel your body sinking into a relaxed state. To help you go into a deep level of mind, I will gently guide you through a relaxation of your physical body. Feel your scalp relax. Feel this gentle feeling of relaxation flow down your forehead, now to your eyes. Feel your eyelids relax. Feel that sensation of relaxation on your eyelids. Feel that slowly flowing through your body. Move the soothing feeling to your face and your throat, your neck, your shoulders. Feel them sink into deep relaxation. Now your upper arms, your hands, your chest, your abdomen, your thighs, your knees, your calves, your feet, and feel that feeling of relaxation flow all the way down to your toes. Now, visualization script for manifesting your future life. Your mind is like a blank canvas of possibility, waiting to paint whatever picture that you are willing to create. Whatever you truly believe to be possible for your life, you are the author of your autobiography. Okay, I'm so sorry, y'all, but somebody's doing something that is causing my toilet to go crazy, so I need to stop. I'm gonna have to end the show right here because I need to go find out what is happening. I am so sorry. We will pick this up and I will start with the visualization process tomorrow. I do apologize. I have to leave the show because I have to go deal with this. Thank you so much, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great night.